Let's be honest, watching movies with a bit of butt kicking can be extremely entertaining. From movies that are entirely focused on fighting to movies that heavily including there are actors with great fighting skills and fighters with brilliant acting skills, and audience keep coming back for more blood and action. Some might be surprised how many actors have an active background in martial arts sports, and many have taken advantage of this fact to offer audience some impressive kick and takedowns. Let's explore tens of laser no underground martial arts film and few that should be more than familiar to fans of genre. Number 10, Arena 2011. This arena is combination fight each other to death. The Deathmatch games are gladiation contests for modern times, taking place allegedly from an undisclosed location and broadcast live online. David Lord, and fireman and paramedic, gets drunk in the bar while mourning the loss of his girlfriend. Lori gets into the fight with Bouncer, whom easily subdues. Unfortunately, the fight was witnessed by Mila and recruiter for Dead Games who kidnapped David. Now he is the most face dangerous foe as well as Devilfish Game Master Logan. Number 9, Lady Blood Fight 2016. Lady Blood Fight is 2016 co-produced between the US and Hong Kong, directed by Chris Nohan and Amy Johnston, heading the cast Jane Jones, a stunning but the burdened American young woman who gone backpack to Hong Kong. When she effectively fight two of their brood trying to mug her, she generally impressed Shu, the budding champion who is enthralled by her visceral street fighting skill. Shu enlists Jane and coaches her fight to the brutal fight all-female secretly marked artist contest they call the Kumite. Number 8, Female Fight Squad 2016. Starring Amy Johnston from the previous entry, this film also featured only female fighters. Holt and found himself in prison because of he took the fall of crime committed by his daughter Rebecca. Rebecca is a complex young woman in an ex-MMA fighter who's trying to start over, but she's dragged back into the illegal fighting when her sister in debt to the underground MMA agent winds up the hospitalized because she can't pay the Rebecca. Rebecca, once known as the Bucks the Best Beast, comes back with the vengeance to save her sister and seamlessly prove her fight innocence. The blood-separated journey to redemption begins. Number 7, The Raid 2011. This fight premium to the Toronto International Film Festival and showcased the traditional Indonesian martial arts of pancake set in Jakarta, Indonesia. Lieutenant Wairu arranged the raid of the block of flats, the safe house of influential vicious drug lord Tama and his ring. The SWAT squad breaks into the block, but the one guard spots them and warns the gangsters, who proceeds to trap the police of the 7th floor. The team finds out that Lieutenant Wairu has not notified his supervisor about the raid. Now the officers must clash with the armed criminals with only inadequate ammunition of their own fighting prowess. Number 6, Never Back Down to the Beatdown 2011. Former boxer Zach gifted MMA fighter Tim Tormund record shop assistant Justin and college wrestler Mike come from different circumstances, but they have one thing in common, or a zeal for fighting. They rapidly become devoted to their unconventional coach, Case Mitchell Jay White, a talented former UFC champion with his own demons. Case trained the young man for a fighting contest named the Beatdown, run by local fight promoter Max. While teaching them many valuable life lessons, when their trainer becomes entrapped by some corrupt police officers, the boys unite to uncover their traitor among them. Number 5, Blood and Bone 2009. Here's another entry with involved fighting and actor Michael J. White. In this film, he plays Bone, a formidable fighter to 9 men, unmatched skill and former convict. Once released from the prison, Bone goes LA to become involved in the underground fighting rings in order to keep promise he made in prison. With the help of his new friend and manager Pinball, he quickly makes a name for himself in illegal MMA scenes as a knockout artist, and even fight his previously undefeated Hammerman. With this captures the attention of local mob's boss James the Man Bone sought to get close to all longs. Number 4, Boyka Undisputed 2017. In 4th installment of the Undisputed franchise, Scott Adkins reprised the role of Boyka, the extremely talented most completed fighter in the world, but also a psychologically tormented by ex-prisoners several months from after the end of Undisputed 3. Redemption. Boyka is free and competes the Ukrainian underground MMA scenes while he is still wanted in Russia. Number 3, Bloodsport 1988. Bloodsport is based on the supposedly the true story of martial artist, trainer and former Marine Frank Dux. Although his claims are widely disputed, the film stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as a Frank, a US Army captain who has trained in ninjutsu almost his trained life under Sensei Jonsko Tanaka. Sanjo considers Frank a member of his clan and prepares him from the underground Kumen tournament in Hong Kong. Number 2, Never Surrender 2009. This film featured many real-life mixed martial artists like former UFC 2 Division champion George St. Petra and former UFC middleweight champion André Silva. When an MMA international champion is insured into the illegal underbelly of underground cage fighting by Toronto's agent, he rapidly grabs that this is no ordinary fighting. It's all about survival. In the world, some fight for acclaim, for some fight for the thrills. He is fighting to get out alive. Here now the extreme struggle to number 1. He can never quit, never weak and never yield, never surrender. Number 1, Ip Man 2008. Ip Man is 2008 Hong Kong mixed martial arts biopic inspired by life of Ip Man, a master of the martial arts Wing Chun, the instructors of Bruce Lee in 1935 in Foshan, Southern China. Mixed martial arts school pop up when every corner and mixed martial arts masters compete against each other to determine who is the best. Ip Man Donnie Yen is the unofficial but still undeniable mixed martial arts champion of area. Yet he is not dedicated himself to instructions. During the occupation of China by Japan, Ip Man and his family are forced to leave their home to lose their prosperity with meager means of the survival. Ip Man and enduring resistance of Foshan must find a way to hold on and resist.